You walk into a dealership thinking you got a great deal. You negotiated the price down. You're feeling good about yourself. And then you drive home and realize you just paid thousands more than you needed to. Sound familiar? Dealers have been doing this for decades, and most buyers have no idea it's happening. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on exactly how dealerships make extra money off you and how to protect yourself. Here's the first thing most people don't understand about buying a car. You think you're doing one deal. The dealer knows you're doing three. Every car purchase is actually three separate transactions happening at the same time. The price of the car itself, the value of your trade-in, and your financing. All three are ways for the dealer to make money, meaning all three are places where you can either save or lose thousands of dollars. The problem is that dealers are experts at mixing these three together, so you lose track of the big picture. They'll give you a great price on the car, then quietly make it back on your trade-in. Or they'll give you a fair trade-in and then get you on the financing. Most buyers only focus on one number at a time. Dealers count on that. This is the one that costs people the most money, and almost nobody talks about it. When you finance through a dealership, the dealer submits your information to a lender, a bank, or credit company, and that lender comes back with what's called a buy rate. That's the actual interest rate you qualify for based on your credit. But here's what the dealer does. The dealer takes that approved rate, marks it up, and offers you a higher rate and keeps the difference as pure profit. You never see the original rate. You never know it exists. This practice is so common that the U.S. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has officially acknowledged that dealer-arranged financing regularly includes compensation tied to interest rate markups. So what does this actually cost you? Think about it this way. On a typical 5-year car loan, a buyer who negotiates $1,500 off the sticker price, but then accepts a financing rate just 1.5 percentage points above what they actually qualified for, will often end up paying back more than they saved on the negotiation. You fought for that discount and then handed it right back in the finance office. The fix? Get pre-approved through your own bank or credit union before you ever walk into a dealership. That gives you a number to compare against whatever the dealer offers. You've probably seen this and not known what it was. When you look at a new car in the lot, there are actually two price stickers on the window. The first one, the one most people look at, is called the Monroney sticker. That's the official manufacturer's suggested retail price, or MSRP. Federal law requires it to be there, but right next to it, there's often a second sticker, the dealer addendum. That's where the dealer adds their own charges on top of the MSRP. Things like paint protection, fabric coating, nitrogen in the tires, a market adjustment, or a dealer preparation fee. Some of these add-ons are legitimate, but many of them are almost pure profit for the dealership, offered to you as if they're standard features. The nitrogen in your tires? Air is free. The paint protection coating? You can buy a can of the same product at an auto parts store for about $20. The FTC actually issued warning letters to nearly 100 dealership groups in early 2026, specifically for deceptive pricing practices around these kinds of add-ons. The tip here, photograph both stickers before you sit down to negotiate and question every single line on that second sticker. This one's been around forever, but it still works because dealers keep doing it. The bait and switch works like this. The dealer advertises an incredible deal online or in an ad to get you to come in. When you arrive, they tell you that car was just sold, but they have something similar right here on the lot, just at a higher price. There's also a more subtle version. The dealer runs an ad showing a fully loaded model with all the premium features, but the price listed in the ad is actually for the base trim. You show up expecting the car you saw in the photos and find out the one that matches the ad costs thousands more. The way to protect yourself here is simple. Always ask for the specific stock number of the vehicle advertised before you make the trip. If they can't give you one, that car probably doesn't exist. This one sounds almost too crazy to be real, but it happens more than you'd think. A yo-yo loan works like this. The dealer lets you sign a contract and drive the car home before the financing is fully finalized, a practice called spot delivery. You think the deal is done. You drive away happy. Then, a few days later, the dealer calls you back. They say the financing fell through and you need to come back in and sign a new contract, this time at a higher interest rate. You're already emotionally attached to the car. Your old car might already be gone, and now you're stuck choosing between a worse deal and a huge headache. The fix here is simple. Never drive a car home until the financing is 100% confirmed in writing. If a dealer says, "Just take it home tonight and we'll sort out the paperwork," walk away. So now that you know what to watch for, here's a quick summary of how to protect yourself next time you're at a dealership. First, get pre-approved for financing before you go. Your bank or credit union is your best friend here. Second, photograph both window stickers and question every add-on on the dealer's sticker. Third, negotiate the car price, trade-in value, and financing completely separately. Don't let the dealer mix them together. Fourth, ask for the specific stock number of any advertised vehicle before making a trip. Fifth, never drive a car home until financing is finalized and confirmed in writing. And sixth, use tools like Kelley Blue Book and Edmunds to research what others are actually paying for the same car before you walk in. Dealers aren't evil. They're running a business, but that business is designed to be confusing, and the more confused you are, the more money they make. Now you know what to look for. If this video opened your eyes, drop a comment telling us which of these tricks you've experienced personally. I'm willing to bet most of you have at least one story. Hit subscribe for more automotive news and money-saving tips, and we'll see you in the next one.